And this is why we'll win the Champions League. Well, YouTube. We meet again.
Nobody cares!
So yeah, I've not done too many YouTube videos lately, but we're back with another one. Yeah? So if you do enjoy, like, subscribe, you know what to do. You don't have to, but if you enjoy them, you might as well,
You need to shut up!
But yeah, we have, as you can tell by the title and everything, this is the Champions League. This is, I'll put it up on the screen actually, this is the roadmap of the Champions League, okay? Let's go through the first side, yeah? We'll start off with the Benfica-Barca side, okay? So we have Benfica-Barcelona. Who do I think is going to win that round of 16 match? I'm going to say Benfica. I think they could do something, Although I think Barca will probably just win. Inside, there's a sneaky suspicion that Benfica might actually do it. They went against each other before, and I swear it was like 4-3, 5-4, I can't remember. But it was like a very close game, and Benfica nearly did it. And I think Benfica could do it. The Dortmund-Lille game, I think I could go either way. I'm going to choose Dortmund though, which means in the quarterfinals you have Barcelona and Dortmund. Moving on to the other round of 16 games though. First, Bayern Munich, Bayer Leverkusen. Once again, I think can go either way, But I'm going to say Bayern Munich. With then Feyenoord and Inter Milan. I think again, these games don't really seem to that team's definitely going to win. It's kind of more, anything could happen, Like Feyenoord are not a bad team, but I think Inter Milan are just a little bit stronger and will go through, which means you'll have Bayern Munich and Inter Milan. And you know what? I'll talk about that in quarterfinals as well, because we'll talk about that side first. So, Barca, Dortmund. No, not Barca. I said Benfica to go through. Benfica, Dortmund, I think. Would it be silly of me to then say Dortmund if I've said Benfica are going to beat Barca? I think it... Ooh. I'm going to pick Dortmund though. I don't care. I think Dortmund will go to that semi-final. Then you have Bayern, Inter Milan. I think Bayern will go through. And then that means we'll have a Borussia Dortmund, Bayern Munich semi-final. Who do you think will win that? Well, let's go to the other side first, because let's talk about the other side before we talk about our semi-finals and that, we get too far, PSG Liverpool is a very big game, a very good game, I think it'll be, but I think we will win. I think Liverpool can get the win. The second leg at Anfield, that is massive if you have the second leg at home, especially such a great place on Champions League nights. Like Anfield, anything can happen at Anfield, And I think Liverpool go through. Club Brugge, Aston Villa, Club Brugge, yeah, they could go through. They could pull a shock, but I don't think they will. I think Aston Villa will go through. Liverpool, Villa, quarter-final. And a Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, a big Madrid derby there. Real Madrid haven't been good this season, I'll be honest. We beat them, They beat Man City, but Man City haven't been great either, I think Atletico Madrid have the second leg at home. I'm going to pull off another shocker. I'm going to say Atletico Madrid are going to beat Real Madrid. Mark my words. I am very, very certain on this, 98.2% sure that Atletico Madrid will beat Real Madrid, okay? I am very confident on that, okay? Then we have PSV, Arsenal. I think Arsenal will just win that, you know. PSV are a nice team. They beat Liverpool, you know, but Liverpool did rotate. But I don't think they have enough to go to beat Arsenal. No, yes, Arsenal's attack isn't too great itself, but I do think Arsenal have enough to beat PSV, or they should at least, you know. Which means our semi-finals would be Liverpool Villa and Atletico Madrid Arsenal. No, I think Liverpool will beat Aston Villa. I don't know who gets that second leg in that, but I think Liverpool have enough and enough experience, especially in Champions League nights, to get the win. We always, you know, when it really, really matters, we always pull through, I feel like. So, apart from if you're going against Real Madrid in the final, but let's not talk about that. I think Liverpool have enough to beat Aston Villa, especially on a Champions League night. So I think Liverpool go to the semi-finals there. And then Atletico Madrid Arsenal, I think could be a good game. I think it depends on who gets the second leg, because it could go either way. But you know what? I just don't think when you've got a defence like Atletico Madrid, you've got that disgusting defending that they do, you know. You need an attack. You need a big, great attack to really penetrate, if that should be the word I choose. You really need to penetrate that Atletico Madrid defence. And it's really hard sometimes to do that. And I think with Saka out, with Havertz out, with Gabriel Jesus out, with Martinelli out, they just don't have the attack to really get through a team, a defence like Atletico Madrid. You know, you thought 0-0 against Everton was bad. Wait until you go against an Atletico Madrid in the Champions League quarter-finals, you know. That's another level of bad, you know. So I don't think Arsenal actually have enough to get through. I think Atletico Madrid will go to the semi-finals. So I had two semi-finals of this year's Champions League. Liverpool, Atletico Madrid. Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, okay? No. We'll go back to the Dortmund side, yeah? Bayern Munich, Dortmund, I think Bayern Munich will most likely get through there. I like Dortmund, and I would love to see Dortmund in the final, you know? Especially against Liverpool, because I remember the Europa League night when Lovren and that scored on that amazing comeback against them and that. And I would love to see another beautiful game like that, you know, against Dortmund. You know, I think they're a great team. But I think Bayern Munich have a little bit more than Dortmund, and they'll progress on to the final. Liverpool, Atletico Madrid, though, now that's a difficult game, because even though as a Liverpool fan, there's a little bit of me that's saying, could Atletico Madrid do it, you know? Now, again, like I said, that the way they defend, we've been against them before, and obviously Adrian was in goal, and we obviously lost to them. So I would love us to get a bit of revenge against Atletico Madrid. But they have a great side, a good attack, but they defend like a pain in a certain area. You know, they're a pain in my, you know. But I think Anfield, you know, I think we would win. I think we would win. And I'm honestly, this is nothing about me being biased or anything, okay? I am not a biased Liverpool fan. I am saying truthfully off this season who I think can get to that final. And I think the way we have played this season, can a PSG beat us? Can an Aston Villa beat us, you know? Can a Real Madrid beat us because we've already beaten them? Can an Atletico Madrid beat us? Can an Arsenal beat us, you know? Can any of that side really beat us if we have a full fit squad? And if we have a full fit squad and a Mo Salah on this sort of form, and a Gakpo, and a Van Dijk, and a McAllister, and a Gravenberch, Can I really see them beating us? No, it could happen, you know. But personally, I think we beat Atletico Madrid. Maybe even it's just by 1 goal or something. Or even on penalties. Either way, I think we go through and we have Liverpool, Bayern Munich in your final. Now, of course, everyone talks about Liverpool Barca final. Of course, I would love to see that. And I think if Barca can get through Benfica, I think they can get to the final. But obviously, I chose Benfica because I wanted to go for a bit of a dark horse, and they have come very, very close to beating them before, you know. So that's why I've gone with Benfica to beat Barca. But right now, we're at a Liverpool Bayern final, and I just remembered it's road to Munich as well. Bayern Munich having the Champions League at home, their final at home basically in Munich. You know, Munich in Munich. It'd be a big. They would go for it, and that would be a very tough game for Liverpool. I think. You know, it's not a neutral at all. It's not neutral. You know. Neither it's not both teams are away, okay? It's one team is at home in a final. The other team's away in a final, you know. But off form again, Liverpool, very good, you know. If you have Trent on form, Van Dijk on form, Konate, if you have a full fit squad, you've got your Gravenberch, your McAllister, your Soboslai, your Salah, your Gakpo, Jota and Diaz, but then you look at Bayern Munich, they'd be at home, you know. They'd have an advantage. They've got I don't know who's fully fit right now. I was going to say Neuer, but I don't know if he's fully fit or anything. But they've got like Kimmich and Elise, very good player, a Harry Kane, Alphonso Davies. Off the top of my head, I'm actually struggling to think of players from Bayern Munich, which I'm sorry for, like Goretzka, but they've got a good team, you know. Bayern Munich have a good team, and they're top of their league for a reason, and I think they can get to the final for a reason because they are a good team, and I think a Liverpool Bayern Munich would be a very good final. It would be a very good final, but once again, no bias. It's about form. It's about who's the best team in the world right now and who can stop us right now. And I honestly think if Liverpool get to the final, that Liverpool will win the final. And that is why your Champions League winners of this season, I am predicting, will be Liverpool. Okay? Slot ball is ready to cook and ready to get to a final, and we will not just take the Premier League, we will not just take the Carabao Cup, we will go all the way and win the Champions League as well, okay? That is my prediction, okay? And now, yes, we might not go to the final. Yes, we might have a bad game. Yes, we might even lose the final. But off form right now, I don't see many teams beating us. And I think if we get to a final, we've got the experience in many Champions League finals. We've won finals before, especially the Champions League. And I think the determined Mo Salah, you know, he's so determined to win stuff this season. Mainly the Premier League, but I think if we got to a final in the Champions League, you ain't stopping Salah. I don't think you're stopping Salah, you know. And that's why I think we can win the Champions League. Okay? So, that is my prediction. Let me know your prediction. Who do you think is going to go to the final? Who do you think is going to win the Champions League final? And I will hopefully see you in a video very, very soon. Hopefully I can get some new ones out. Also go follow me on TikTok as well. Come on, we're nearly at 8,000 and I go live over there as well. So it'd be fun if you can go over and follow and help me out there to 8K. But thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing, for liking. We're going to try and make this channel bigger as well. Hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.